Toastmasters, honored guests. Who here wants to recruit more Toastmasters to our club? You do. You do. We all do. And that's why we developed a 3-point plan. Number 1, we would fly our Toastmasters flag where no Toastmasters flag has flown before. Number 2, we would get free publicity of every kind. And number 3, we would distribute Toastmasters flyers all over town, beginning with Delridge Days, a community festival not far from my house. On that fateful Saturday, I loaded my bicycle with Toastmasters paraphernalia, flyers, our battery-powered timing light, table talks cards, and I pedaled down to the park where I found our booth, a table, 2 chairs, under a 10x10 ripstop nylon canopy held aloft by an aluminum frame, to which I hooked our Toastmasters flag with bungee cords. Set out our flyers and things, and then I turned to the neighbor and said, "Welcome, neighbor, how are you today?" And he said, "Not good at all. The weather report says there's going to be a windstorm and, all this stuff will fly." My goodness, I said. "But have no fear," said I, "for I have brought duct tape." I took my duct tape and taped the right leg of my booth to the left leg of his, and the left leg of his to the right leg of the next one, and so on down one and around the corner, until finally when I got back, we had a 6x2 array of canopies all taped together that no windstorm could send flying. And just in time, because a veritable tsunami of humanity came rushing through the door as the party opened. There were toddlers and teenagers, there were grandparents and grandchildren, teachers and parents, there were fools of every description. There were smokers and jokers and midnight tokers. They were wearing sunbonnets and rain hats, they were wearing cowboy hats and dukes, berets, do-rags, and baseball caps pointed to the front, to the side, and to the rear. They were eating corn dogs and hot dogs and candy corn, and they were eating that sugary syrup on shaved ice. That's so weird. It was being handed out by community organizations of every type. There were social clubs, there were houses of worship, there were political organizations, there were community action groups. There was the police department over here. There was the fire department over there. There was a 2-piece band in the front and a 3-piece band in the back. And what was in the very middle? "Welcome to Toastmasters. Would you like to play the game we call Table Topics?" The bolder among the passers-by would take a card and disquisition for 1 to 2 minutes on the randomly selected topic. And when things got slow, we gave 5 to 7 minute topics of a humorous or inspirational nature, such as you are hearing today. Things were going well. It could hardly have been improved when suddenly, around about noon, when I was giving my award-winning speech, Aesthetics of a Bicycle Helmet, showing by example how the properly secured safety equipment accentuates the ideal male figure. Suddenly, like a dark cloud passing over the sun, a dark cloud passed over the sun. The air grew unseasonably hot and dry, the birds flew wildly, a wolf howled, and a mighty wind came rushing through the fairgrounds, blowing over tables, sending flyers flying, taking every piece of headgear high into the air except for mine, which was secured for safety. The wind rushed up to our canopy array and heaved on one edge, but it could not tip it over. And then it grabbed the other edge and heaved and still could not take it over. But then a mighty superheated gust got under the center and heaved it high into the sky. Guy ropes and bungee cords whipped around madly, and one of them hooked onto my bicycle helmet and hoisted me high by my chin strap. I gagged like a cat really 5 to 7 minutes were up. The chin strap parted. I fell into the bushes. Ow! I watched as the hot mass of air drifted high into the sky. The Toastmaster's flag flapping bravely. The timer's light blinking helpfully. Warning off aerial traffic such as the King 5 chopper that followed at a respectful distance as everything drifted slowly over Elliott Bay, the flyers fluttering in the breeze as it went off into memory. My friends, I know what you were thinking. You were thinking, how can I do this? Think of what we achieved. Number 1, we flew that Toastmaster's flag where no Toastmaster's flag has ever flown before, high above Elliott Bay. Number 2, we got so much free publicity. Dozens of cell phone videos, news choppers, occasional police reports. But number 3, we distributed our flyers